Today we will deal with another paper 3 question. Okay, let's start. The function f is defined by f of x is equal to log base a of x, where x is a positive real number and a is again a positive real number and a is not equal to 1. Now question A. Consider the cases as a is equal to 2 and a is equal to 10. On the same set of x's, sketch the following these three graphs. Y is equal to log base 2 of x, y is equal to log base 10 of x, and y is equal to x. Clearly label each graph with its equation and state the value of any non-zero x-axis intercepts. Now, before starting this question, I used my TI and took a screenshot of these functions. Let me choose my color. And yes, now we can start. This is obvious that y is equal to x, and this function is log base 2x, and the black one is equal to log base 10 of x. We shouldn't forget, implying that these are equal to y functions, and these three are our functions, and we shouldn't forget the x-intercept. Our x-intercept is 1, 0. And these are the graphs for part A. Please don't forget these graphs. The following one. In parts B and C, consider the case where A is equal to E. Note that ln x is equal to log base E of x. Now, for part B, use calculus to find the mean value of the expression x minus ln x, justifying that this value is a minimum value. And for C, hence deduce that x is greater than ln x. Okay, let's define our function. Y is equal to x minus ln x. Now I want to find the mean value of that function. So I'm taking derivative, and derivative is equal to 1 minus 1 over x. And to find the roots of that function, I'm equalizing the derivative to 0. So x minus 1 over x is equal to 0. Then the root is 1, because 0 is not included in our domain set. 0 is not included in our domain set. And when x values are greater than 1, our function takes positive values, and when x values are less than 1, our function gets negative values. So in that interval, our function is decreasing and then increasing. So the mean value of x minus ln x is the x coordinate of the mean point is 1. Let's input this value into the function. 1 minus ln 1. We know that ln 1 is equal to 0. Then our mean point becomes 1.1. So that the mean value of our function is equal to 1. This is a mean point. Since the y coordinate of that point is 1, then we can say that mean value of our function is equal to 1. And we shouldn't forget that we are talking about the function y is equal to x minus ln x. Now look at part C. Hence deduce that x is greater than ln x. I want to change the color. Okay, we found that mean value is 1. Now we can start. Since x minus ln x has a mean point, one comma one, meaning x minus ln x is greater than or equal to 1. If x minus ln x is greater than or equal to 1, uh, x minus ln x must be then greater than 0. You said 0 is less than 1. So if x minus ln x is greater than or equal to 1, x minus ln x must be greater than 0. So if you move ln x to the right side, it's obvious that x is greater than ln x. And this is the answer for, let me check, part C. Part D, there exist values of a for which the graph of y is equal to log base a of x and the line y is equal to x do have intersection points. The following table gives three intervals for the value of a. If the interval is 0 and if a belongs to the interval 0 and 1, number of intersection points is shown as p. If a is greater than 1 and less than 1.4, then number of intersection points is q. And if the a is between the interval 1.5 and 2, then number of intersection points is shown as r. By investigating the graph of y is equal to log base a of x for different values of a, write down the values of p, q, and r. Now we mentioned about the intersection points and a belongs to different intervals. Now I use my TIs and now please look at these graphs. The pink one is y is equal to x and the red one is y is equal to 1 point log base y is equal to log base 1.2 of x. The black one is y is equal to log base 1.a of x, and the last one, the blue one, is y is equal to log base 0.5 of x. And you see that when a belongs to the interval when a is greater than 1 and less than 1.4, the pink one is y is equal to x. The pink one and the red one are intersecting at two intersection points. They are intersecting at two different points. And when a is greater than 1.5 and a is less than 2, uh, the black function and the pink function do not intersect, so there is no intersection points. And the last one, uh, the pink one was y is equal to x, and the blue one is log base 0.5 of x, and a belongs to the interval 0 and 1. A is greater than 0 and less than 1. You see that there is only one intersection point. So we can write, let me look at my notes. P is, I want to change the color. P is equal to 1. Q is equal to 2. And R is equal to 0. For P is equal to 1, I choose A is equal to 1 over 2. For Q is equal to 2, I choose A is equal to 1 over 2. And for R is equal to 0, I choose A is equal to 1.8. And this is the answer. In parts E and F, consider A is a positive real number and A is not equal to 1. For A is greater than or equal to 1.4 and A is less than or equal to 1.5, a value A exists such that the line y is equal to x is a tangent to the graph of y is equal to log base a of x at a point P. Find the exact coordinates of P and the exact value of A. I want to draw a coordinate plane. this function is y is equal to x. This time we will deal with hopefully this is a good graph for me. This is a good drawing for me. And our function is y is equal to log base a of x. And for an exact value of a, our function is tangent to the graph y is equal to x. Now I will try to find the value of a. Now first of all, this point is lying on the line y is equal to x. So this can be considered as, this point can be considered as n comma n. Now we define that point as n comma n. And now let's deal with gradient. Now the gradient of y is equal to x is gradient of y is equal to x is equal to 1. So let's take the derivative of that function. Dy over dx is equal to 1 over x ln a. And you know that gradient is equal to 1. So this derivative must equal to 1. Then 1 over x is equal to ln a. And we can say that a is equal to e to power 1 over x. Now, we know that at this special point, our x-coordinate is defined as n. So let's substitute x equal to n. And then e to power 1 over n is equal to a. Now, our function is y is equal to log base a of x. And we said that a is equal to e to power 1 over n. And also our function y is equal to x is passing through n comma n. And this is a member of y is equal to x also. So at the spatial point, we know that y value is also equal to n. Now I can set another equation. N is equal to log base 1 over n, and x coordinate is also equal to n, because we are talking about that point. Now let's solve this equation. Now, I realized that while solving the question, I made a mistake. So I want to restart solving that question. A is greater than or equal to 1 over 4 and a is less than 1.5. A value of a exists such that the line y is equal to x is a tangent to the graph of y is equal to log base a of x at a point P. Find the exact coordinates of P and the exact value of a. Now let's redraw our coordinate plane. And y is equal to x. Now our function log base a of x is tangent to y is equal to x. Let's define this point as a comma a. Now we know that at that point P, y is equal to x and y is equal to log base a of x is intersection. So to find the intersection point, we have to equalize the equations. And we have to equalize the equations. Also, we know that the gradient of y is equal to x is gradient of that line is equal to 1. So we have to take the derivative of the function. Dy over dx is equal to 1 over x times ln a. And this gradient must equal to 1. then 1 over x is equal to ln a, or we can say that x is equal to 1 over ln a. Now, also we know that at the intersection point, y is equal to x is equal to log base a of x. So we can, let's separate these evaluations. We said that x is equal to log base a of x, and that for that intersection point, we found that x is equal to 1 over ln a. Then we can substitute, instead of x, we can substitute x is equal to 1 over ln a. 1 over ln a is equal to log base a over a of x, which is 1 over ln a. Now let's solve this equation. 1 over ln a can be written as, look at that part, 1 over ln a can be written as, if you move ln a to numerator, this can be written as log base a of e, and the right part is again equal to log base a of 1 over ln a. And you see that log bases are the same and bases are the same, logarithms are also the same. Then we can say that e is equal to 1 over ln a. So we can write here e is equal to, we can write e is equal to log base a of e. Now we can write a to power e is equal to e. To find a, now we can write, we can divide the power to e. We can divide the power to e. Now we can write here a is equal to e to the power 1 over e. This is the value of a. And if we define the intersection point as P, A, comma A, now we found that the intersection point is equal to e to power 1 over e, comma e to power 1 over e. And if we use our TIs, we can find that e to power 1 over e is equal to, let me check my notes. If we use our TI, we can conclude that this is equal to 1.4446. Write down the exact set of values for a such that the graphs of y is equal to log base a of x and y is equal to x have two intersection points, and for f the y, no intersection point. Now, at the point x equal to e to power 1 over e, which is, we set that 1.4446, y is equal to log base a of x, and y is equal to x are tangent to each other. They are tangent to each other, and for a is greater than 1 and a is less than 1.4, these two graphs have two intersection points. So when a is between the interval 1, 1.4446, there are two intersection points. And when for f double I, please, it's set that find the interval when there is no intersection point, and when a is the element of 1.4446 comma 2, there is no intersection point. And this is the end of our question. And while solving the previous part, I think it was part E, we made a small mistake. Please ignore that part. At the remaining part of the video, we corrected our mistake. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.